Hi everyone. Today let's make spinach and corn rice and we will serve it with mixed vegetables in white sauce. It's a very simple and yummy dish and very filling and very nutritious, and see the lovely colors, so appealing to the eyes. Very simple, and let's see how we are going to make it. So for this you need, like I said, it is spinach rice, so you need rice, that's the main ingredient. And first we'll do the veggies. For that I have taken assorted vegetables, some green peppers, I've sliced some onions, there's chopped garlic, there's mushroom, there's vegetable. So in a pan let's heat some oil. I've taken about 2 tablespoons of oil, and to it I'm adding about 2 tablespoons of butter. So butter gives it a rich texture and the taste improves many-fold. To this we'll add about a teaspoon of chopped garlic. Just saute this for a minute so that the rawness of the garlic is gone, and to this we add the sliced onions. Now these are 3 sliced onions, out of which I will keep half for the vegetables and half for the spinach rice, but I am sauteing all of them together. So let's we don't have to brown them, just wait till the color turns pink and translucent and the rawness of the onions is gone. So just sauteing it for a while, a couple of minutes, and then we remove the extra onions and keep them aside and add the vegetables to this. So these are nicely done, there's butter, there's oil, so they are nicely coated with that, and time to remove the onions, half of the onions. So that is about 1.5 onion we leave for the veggies and 1.5 onions sliced for the rice. So here I am removing them, about half I have removed, and to this I am going to add these veggies. First I am adding broccoli and cauliflower. Now these I had just blanched for a minute. Cauliflower and broccoli were blanched for a minute, and if you don't want to blanch them, then you just saute them and just cover them for a minute or so and then add the rest of the vegetables, because these take more time to cook, so I am putting them in that order. So just sauteing them, and for about a couple of minutes, see I am covering it with a lid and leaving it on for a couple of minutes more. Now removing the lid. As you can see, these look a little cooked. See, you don't have to make the vegetables soggy, or the crunchiness must remain. So I left it for a minute more, and now I think it's time to add mushrooms and the carrots. The carrots have been cubed. So we'll just mix this in this and wait for the bell peppers to be added later, because the bell peppers will be cooked in no time. And we want our veggies to be crunchy, we don't want them to be too soft and mushy. So just mix it on a medium flame, take care not to burn it, and we will season them also. Here I am adding salt to taste, and some black pepper as usual, freshly crushed to give the aroma. So I always enjoy using freshly crushed black pepper, it tastes much better. So mixing it all well before the peppers go in, and there's also a little bit of chopped parsley that I have. If you don't have parsley, you can add coriander, it's perfectly fine. So these veggies they have been seasoned and sauteed for, now it's about 4-5 minutes since they've been done, and we are keeping in mind not to make them too soft, please remember that. So just mixing it a little bit more, and keep turning them upside down so as not to brown them. The idea is not to get the brown color. So time now to add the rest of the veggies. That these are the bell peppers. As you can see, there's no water in the vegetables now. The parsley and the bell peppers, all beautiful colors gone in together and mixed well. Just mix it and take it off the flame. We don't need to cook these, because they will again be added to the white sauce, and then also they get cooked, because they'll be mixed in the white sauce and kept there cooking for a couple of minutes. So I've removed it from the flame, and I've taken a separate pan, adding some butter to it, and just wait for the butter to melt a little bit. We are making the white sauce here. So, I have taken 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of all purpose flour. On very low flame, we will just cook it for a couple of minutes. We are not to brown this again. We just have to remove the rawness of the all purpose flour. So, that is slightly cooked. 2 to 3 minutes is just enough on low flame. And then we add milk. Milk we will add slowly so as not to form the lumps, but don't worry, even if it forms lump, you just cook it and then pass it through a sieve. एक छन्नी लेके उसमें से इसको छान लेंगे. अगर इसमें lumps बन भी गए तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. सो आप इसको अभी थोड़ा सा सॉटे कर लीजिए, इसको बिल्कुल लो फ्लेम पे, और इसमें धीरे धीरे करके इसमें हम मिल्क ऐड करेंगे. सो दिस इज़ डन एंड नाउ टाइम टू ऐड. Now I am adding a little bit of chopped garlic here also. Garlicky tinge to the vegetables always tastes good. So we'll add a little bit of garlic here. So just to add you can skip it. It is entirely your wish. If you don't wish to add the garlics again, don't do that. These are very finely chopped garlic. About I've added about half a teaspoon more. So cooking it just a little bit more, and now time to add milk little by little and keep stirring it. Keep adding milk, keep stirring it. And like I said, don't worry about the lumps, they go away if you press it through a sieve. So just putting it all together and keeping the flame low at this point of time. Once the milk is all mixed and you see that there are no lumps, you may put it to medium flame and keep stirring it fast. So it takes no time, maybe a couple of minutes and it's cooked. So it's getting thicker, as you can see, thicker by the minute. And now I am adding some more milk. So in all I have added about 500 ml of milk. So this is mixed well a little bit, let it thicken up a little bit, and then we take it off the flame and we add the seasoning too. So this is mixed well, and again for the seasoning we will be adding salt and black pepper, and you may add some mixed herbs. You may grate a bit of a nutmeg in this, it also tastes very good. I have not added nutmeg to my recipe, you may add if you wish to. So, and mixed herbs, yes, I have added. So these are, you can add any Italian seasoning. Adding salt here. Be careful because you added salt to the vegetables also. So add very little salt, and I am adding red chili powder just to give it a little color to this white sauce, making it a light pink sauce. It gives a very nice color. So just for that you can skip the red chili powder if you wish to. You may just add only the black pepper powder. So here it is, and it's mixed, and you can see the sauce looks nice and thick and flowing. It is not too thick, it should be a flowing consistency, because once you add the vegetables then it tends to get thicker. I am adding a little bit of crushed black pepper here. So in goes that, and a good mix. It's all cooking on low flame. Keep your flame low so that it doesn't burn out, because you added milk. And now I have just switched off the flame and I am adding all the vegetables to it, and we will give it a good mix so that all the vegetables are coated with this white sauce. It's a rich white sauce. If you wish, you can add some cream here at this stage, some grated cheese to make it richer, all up to you, the way you like it. And if you have a full cream milk, then you can skip the cream part of it, because once you thicken it up, it gets pretty thick as it is. So just mixing it. I have kept the flame low, I didn't switch it off, I have just put it on low flame, and now I am going to switch it off. So this seems done because the vegetables are already cooked, the white sauce is cooked, so no more cooking required. This is done, we put it aside, and now it's time for the rice. So let it cool meanwhile, and now I have taken some boiled rice. I have boiled some extra rice because there is something else I need to make. So we need about 4 cups of rice. You can take per portion as many people as there are. If there are 4, you may add 4 cups of rice. This is a cooked rice, that not raw rice, cooked rice. Now I have these here. I have coriander, and I have garlic, some green chilies, basil, and so now we need to in a mixer grinder. First we'll take the blanched spinach. I have blanched it for a couple of minutes in hot water and then taken it out and put it under cold water, and now adding green chilies to this, some basil goes into this, some coriander, and I'm taking all the greens. We're going to make a green paste for the rice. So this all goes in and we'll just run the grinder for a couple of minutes and get a smooth paste. Okay, so this is done. I have some boiled corns also that I have kept aside. So the spinach is done, the corns are done. Now into a pan, taking milk and taking oil and butter again, and adding to it some crushed finely chopped garlic. You may crush the garlic and use also, but I have chopped it very fine, giving it a mix, and just for a minute or so, and then adding chopped onions to it. Now these seem to be done. Okay, now I'm adding spinach, and giving it a mix. You don't have to cook it much because it's already blanched, and I've added some water to the jar, a little bit of water, giving it a shake so as to remove all the spinach that is left behind in the jar. It all goes into the pan from the lid and the jar, and now we mix the spinach and just cook it for a minute or so before adding the rest. So this is done. Look at the beautiful green color. In go the corns. These are boiled corns, and in they go, mixing them along with spinach. And now we'll be adding seasoning, and in goes salt, because spinach also is salty, so keep it in mind that, because when I had boiled rice also I had added salt. Now I'm adding black pepper, so keep salt in mind. So giving it a mix now. So salt and pepper have already gone in. Just mix it, let it cook for a minute. See, if you maintain the green color of the spinach, the rice looks just beautiful. So don't overcook or overboil spinach, remember that. And when you blanch, the green color always is maintained. If you put it in hot water and then forget to put it in cold water after that, then you don't get this lovely green color. And these are the onions that I had kept aside. I had taken out half the onions initially when we were sauteing it for the veggies. These are the same onions that I have added here. So they also go in, and they are already cooked, so you don't need to cook them a lot. So this is done, and now time to add rice. So if you please add rice accordingly. I have added about 4 cups of cooked rice to this, and the rest I'll keep aside because there's something else that I need to make out of rice. So giving it a mix now, and don't have to cook too much because the rice is almost 90% done. The spinach is cooked, the corns are boiled, and the spices are in. So it's all done. Just give it a mix, let it cook for a minute or so. So the entire thing doesn't take much time. I'm adding a little bit of milk, just a dash of milk to coat and give it a slight moisture to the rice. So just mixing it well. So I added about, you can say about 4 tablespoons of milk, just that much, and mixing it well, and then taking off the flame. And the flame all along is on a low medium flame that I'm cooking it on, because it's all cooked and I'm not browning. So this seems to be done. So the rice is ready, the veggies and white sauce are ready. So time for plating. Here you can see in my platter I have made a ring of these the rice, and they look so pretty. The green ring looks so pretty. And now I'll be adding all the veggies right into the center. Don't pour it directly from the pan, otherwise you may pour it over the rice. Take a bowl, take out some veggies into it, and then put it in the center of this ring, the rice ring that you have made. Just put it in the center. Well, this is my way of presentation. You may present it in any way you want. You may keep half rice and half veggies. You may serve it diagonally, whatever. So I've made a ring and it looks pretty nice. And now a little bit of garnish onto the rice will even make it more prettier. Just wait and watch what I do. So meanwhile, first let us remove all the white sauce, the bechamel sauce that is coming out into the center of the rice. So there's a green layer all around, and you have this white, a light pinkish textured vegetables in between, sitting so pretty. And now the best part of it, the beautiful colors of the cherry tomatoes. Just see how pretty this it will start looking. This red on the green looks so beautiful. Just a few cherry tomatoes, cut them into half and then just put it alongside on all sides, making over the ring. So just see the green and red combination, beautiful, isn't it? And this dish is so tasty and it looks so appealing to the eyes that everyone will just love it. So friends, enjoy it for lunch or dinner or any time that you would want, and do let me know how it comes out if you try it, and give my video a like if you've enjoyed it, and do subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this video. Bye for now.